There is just a huge pressure on women. There's a handle right there. Okay. Doing cardio today is just to be in like a zone 2 state. Hi everyone. I'm so thankful you're here. Thank you for watching. I'm doing another gym mic sesh. This is the part where my boyfriend comes in and says how white I am. But I don't care, I embrace it. Today we're doing a glute focus day with some runs, but I don't know if I want to run or if I want to do the Stairmaster. I kind of just want to do the Stairmaster. Who says they want to do the Stairmaster ever? I was talking on TikTok today, this is a moment for the girls, where I was just kind of sharing how much pressure there is to be beautiful these days. Beauty industry plus influencer culture, being chronically online, the sign of the time, the day and age, there is just a huge pressure on women to be beautiful. And when it comes to a point where I only feel beautiful when I have a tan, I have my face on, my hair is done, my nails are done, I'm wearing the perfect outfit. If that's the only time I'm feeling beautiful, then there's something wrong. If I look in the mirror and I only see things that I need to fix about myself, or if I start thinking like, I need filler, I need to get rid of these wrinkles, I need to snatch my waist, I need a bigger ass, I need my six packs to show, there's nothing wrong with beauty enhancements and filler and all that. I just lumped that in because it doesn't feel aligned with who I am, and that doesn't mean it's not aligned with everybody, obviously, but that's like something I know whenever I am not aligned with myself is when I start to look in the mirror and I only think those things, because it's just not a part of who I am. I didn't grow up that way. I've always been a really confident girl. I have become the most insecure about my outer appearance in the last 5 years, in my late 20s, than I've ever had in my whole life. I don't ever remember being a young girl in high school, middle school, early college, looking in the mirror and hating how I looked. I never remember that. It has only been in the last 5 years. And I really do think that is because of social media, and especially TikTok, because TikTok went booming in 2020. And ever since then, my insecurity is just through the roof. So I blame TikTok, honestly. Not really, but influencer culture, I mean, has a huge part in this. So I would be ignorant to say that that doesn't have to do with it. Anyway, I also talk about how I'm in like fitness environments in OC LA area. I'm from Texas, and like in this area, it seems like external perfection is a currency. It's like your beauty is not only beauty, it gets you in doors you want to be in. It gets you new opportunities. It gets you, it's a sign of status. It gets you places that you want to be. And especially in the fitness industry, in the influencer world, in this area, it will help you work with brands that you want to work with. I hate that beauty has to feel like pressure now more than freedom. And I know I'm beautiful. This isn't about whether I'm beautiful or not. This is about me being beautiful, you being beautiful, and still hating how you look. It's not fair. So I'm getting back to myself, and that's like the only thing I can do is recognize what's happening, because this is a sign of me being deeply aware that there are things around me and things bubbling up in me that are showing me what ways I'm not aligned with my true self right now. And so I can just give myself grace to come back to myself, because at the end of the day, your heart and your soul is always you, and you can always go back home to it, and you can always find your way. If you feel like you're losing yourself or shrinking yourself into a box that you're not fitting in, we all do it. We all get caught up in things. We all try and fit molds that we're not a part of. And when you feel that starting to happen, you can realign, you can reassess, and that's what I'm doing. So I just wanted to share that little bleep. I could babble on about this literally for hours, but I'll save you. I'll save you that. Let's work out. Okay, I'll stop. So we have this, which is 3 sets of hip extensions, 2 sets of glutes, kick back, and then, oh my God. So really it's just like a little glute. So we have this. Really, it's just like a glute cardio day. It's only hip extensions and glute kickbacks. And then you do it 6 times. And then you do like zone 2 cardio. This video is scheduled to post whenever I'm going to be out in the desert of California for lighting in a bottle. I'm so excited. It's my first festival and I can't wait. I feel so lucky that it's lightning in a bottle. I think I'm going to have a blast. So anyway, this is going to come out while I'm over there. If y'all would like comment, let me know how you're liking these videos, what you would like to see more of, see differently, how I can make these better. I'm just kind of doing whatever right now, and these mic'd up gym sessions are really fun, but give me your input. Let me know. There's like a teenage boy in here, and there's only like me and him and one other guy. I don't know if it's because I'm getting like old. Being around high school boys like makes me feel really uncomfortable. I just like hit a certain age where I was like, oh, this just feels weird to be around you. Not in any like inappropriate way, okay? Get your head out of the gut. Like, not in any inappropriate thing. It literally just feels like, feels awkward. I should do a video of like sharing about myself, who I am, how I got to where I am, what fitness means to me. I don't know. Would that be an interesting video? Well, let me know, because I'm down. I actually never really do this machine because I feel uncomfortable because I don't really know what I'm doing. The pads should be below my hip crease. Amen. The pads should be just below my hip crease. Where's my hip crease? Oh. Dang, I got long legs.
1 hour later.
I just never usually do this because it just feels like uncomfortable. Okay, this is so confusing. She's literally telling me to hinge while I'm on this. And that's not computing in my brain. I'm like, how am I supposed to hinge? Like, this is a hinge. And I'm lifting up. So I don't really understand. Guys, I just realized that like the other earphone is in my ear and I have no clue where it is. Like, when did that happen? Oh my god, I'm crazy! I'm so I never got it out. Okay. So let's try this. Put some bands on here. Add some resistance. I hate that I can never feel these. I've tried to do these before and I just can't feel my ass. I'm kind of determined to feel this in my ass. Because I'm tired of not. I have mind-body, like mind-muscle connection. I have that. I know how to work out. This is bothering me. Dude, what the hell?
Sorry, it's just easier to go from the front, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's like a weird angle. You just tilt it.
Oh.
Because it gets caught, like, if you're just, like, pulling it from the side. You just want to...
There's a handle right there.
Yeah, there's a handle.
Okay.
Kind of, like, guide. Because it's like, now that you're pulling it, it's like, you're pulling it where it's caught.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Okay. Nice. Nice guy. Yeah. Nice people. Okay, here we go. I wanted to see if this feels different. I'm still not feeling this in my ass, so I'm over it. Okay, so I gave up on the hip extension machine because I literally just only feel my hamstrings working. What I'm going to do instead is reverse hyperextensions, I think they're called, on the bench. It looks kind of funny, but I can actually feel it on my ass, so it works. So you got a lot of options with the reverse hypers. You could, first of all, you want the bench to kind of like be right in your hip crease. holding it onto it with your arms and your head's down. You could do your feet together, just straight up. You could do your feet together in kind of more like a diamond shape, which I don't think you'll be able to see. You could have your feet apart, just kind of do more of like a donkey kickback. Or you could have your feet like this, which I usually like because it does target more of your outer glutes, but I'm going to be doing cable kickbacks, which will be, I don't know, targeting the same area. So I'm going to just do feet together. All right, so we're doing glute cable kickbacks now. I like setting up like this. It's like a super way to just do kickbacks. So whichever leg is connected to the wire, so that's going to be my right leg, I just step back a little bit so there's tension on the cord. And then I'm just going to point my toes, both my toes to the right. Then I'm going to take my right arm, have it holding the bar in front of me, and then just lift my leg up. It's like super easy. You don't have to lift your leg up that much to feel your glute activate, honestly. Doing my last round of the butt stuff. Well, that was a pretty quick workout. I have never done just an only glute focus day, so that was like interesting to me. Honestly, targeting my glutes and growing my ass was never important to me. It was never a focus. I never intended to do that. It just came naturally with weightlifting, with squatting, deadlifting, RDLs. I was never like glute focused, or I wasn't like intentionally being glute focused. Anyway, this was fun though, and now I'm just getting in with like 30 minutes of this, and I'll be heading out. So hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you again for watching, and wish me all the best because I'm at Lightning and Ball right now, having a grand old time. Anyway, happy training. I just did 20 minutes on the Stairmaster because I was bored. So I am going to do like a minute run. I don't know. For funsies. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me because this like thing is so loud, but the whole point of doing cardio today is just to be in like a zone 2 state. The best way to determine if you're in a zone 2 cardio state is if you can hold a conversation while you're actively engaging in cardio. I started running in December of last year. I've never really been a runner because growing up I played sports and I was doing summer conditioning, and I remember just hating running because we had to do like suicide sprints and stuff like that. I don't know, I think it just kind of traumatized me, but got into running last year and I kind of like it. I can't prioritize it over my strength training, but it is beneficial, so. Okay, that's a minute.
I got the sauce right now, bust down wrist, wanna floss right now. Feeling like a boss right now, haters over there, go ahead.